Hi, it's me again, and for a while I've been wanting to talk to you all about what happens if you tell them you don't need a TV license, because I don't pay it. I haven't paid for about 10 years, but I don't tell them I don't need one. But you can do a thing called the no license needed declaration, and that lasts for 2 years. For some reason it lasts for 2 years, no idea why it only lasts for 2 years, seems ridiculous to me. But it will cut down on most of the shitty letters, and most people believe that it will stop you getting a visit. It will not. In fact, I think it increases the chances of you getting a visit. And I've been looking for a letter that you get for this, and I've lost my copy of it. One of you brilliant people sent me a copy of it, so we can talk about it today. So this person, they did the no license needed declaration, so it was addressed to them, had their full name and everything on it. And this is what you get after your 2 years. Look, have a look at this with me. It's time to check. Do you now need a TV license, dear mister? This has got his proper name and address on it, because I believe this gentleman had a TV license in the past in his name at the address, and he did the no license needed declaration. But look at the first line on this letter, look. 1 in 8 people we've spoken to on the doorstep to check the no license needed claim did actually need a TV license. So if you're like me and you don't tell, because you don't have to tell them you don't require a license, you can just blank them and you get letters addressed to the legal occupier and all of that. They don't know if anybody's at that property. They don't know anything about it. And if you live out in the sticks a little bit like me, you probably won't get a visit, because why would they waste their time on a possible empty address? The difference with no license needed is you've engaged with them. You've told them that you're willing to talk. Here's my details. Here we go. I don't require a license. It's like booking a sales visit. They're admitting it there. 1 in 8 people we've spoken to on the doorstep to check their no license needed claim. They know you're willing to talk to them. They know that you're open to discussion. You will probably, you've got more chance getting a sales visit from an enforcement officer, a door-to-door salesman, by doing this than you have just by blanking them. I think it guarantees you a visit. I've only ever had 2 visits myself. And the first one was like a week after I did my first no license needed declaration. I don't know, about 9-10 years ago, something like that. He turned up a week after. And then in 2 years' time, when I got the letter saying I need to renew it for some reason, I renewed it. And a week later, I got another visit. Since I stopped doing no license needed, no visits. Get loads of crappy letters, but I'm not scared by them. All no license needed does is cut down on the worst of the letters, which ain't even that bad. But I do believe it guarantees you a visit. So what else does it say in here? Let's have a look. As it's been 2 years since your household declared no license needed, we want to make sure there's nothing you're watching or might want to watch that you need a TV license for, especially now there are so many more ways to watch live TV. So please take a minute to check the list on the right and make your choice below. Thank you. Why you have to renew this every 2 years, I don't understand it. When I cancel my Netflix, I don't have to tell them every 2 years that I still don't require your service. Thank you, Netflix. I have no idea at all. And there are so many more ways to watch TV that more and more people don't require a television license, and more people are doing no license needed. If you want to do it, I've always said in the past, when I first started this channel, I always said, do the no license needed. Don't blank them, do the no license needed, because then you go on the official stats. I've come around a bit on that now. I don't have a problem with it if you want to do it, but it's not something I would do anymore. I prefer just to blank them. They don't need to know who I am. They don't need to know there's anyone at my address. They don't need to know I don't require their services, because I don't have to tell them I don't require their services. So you'll need a TV license if you watch or record live TV on Sky, Virgin Media or BT. Watch or stream live content through online services like Amazon. They love mentioning ITV Hub, All 4, and especially YouTube, because it's a bit of a grey area, the whole YouTube thing. A lot of people, I get loads of emails about it, saying, how can I watch live streams on YouTube without a TV license? You can. You can watch pretty much everything on YouTube. The only stuff you have to watch out for are the live streams from TV channels, like GB News broadcasts on here, I think. Talk TV, Sky News, all of that. You can't watch those because they're pucker TV channels. But if an idiot like me goes live on here or on Twitch or anything, you can watch what we want without a license. But I always mention ITV Hub and All 4 because they know people don't read stuff carefully. No one does anymore. today. So you see that ITV Hub all for, you know, oh, I use those, I'll have to buy the license then. Watch record live TV on terrestrial channel, fair enough. Enjoy watching, downloading BBC programmes on iPlayer, yeah, okay. If you've ticked any of the boxes above, you need to buy a TV licence. If you're not watching in any way of the ways above, please renew your no licence needed declaration. You see what I mean? It's not one of the shitty letters. You don't get the shitty, horrible, threatening letters that I've got a stack of like that now. They're quite polite. They want to sell you something. And if you renew the no licence needed declaration, they know you're still open to talk, and they might have a chance of selling you something that you might not need in the future. But I just wanted to go over this because they do reckon, I don't know where they get this stat from. There used to be an asterisk on that 1 in 8 people thing. There's not anymore. So I don't know how they're backing up that claim. But they want to visit you. They want to visit you. Now they know who you are. They know there's someone at that address, and they know you're willing to talk to TV licensing. So I don't. If you want to do it, do it. It's I've done it myself, so I'm not going to judge you too harshly if you do want to do it. It will cut down on the letters, and a lot of people are really worried about the letters. This is a legit way to do it. If you don't watch or record anything that's been broadcast or access BBC iPlayer, you can tell them. But please don't think it's going to mean you won't get a visit from them, because I think it pretty much guarantees you're going to get a visit from them. What do you think about this? I mean, I used to, if you go back to some of the early videos on this channel where everyone hated me in the community of anti-TV licensing, I always said do the no license needed declaration, and I did it myself for 4 years. I wouldn't do it again. But I wouldn't judge you if you do it, because if you've got a family at home or a missus or whatever, the letters can worry a lot of people, and this will cut down on the letters. But just remember, no matter what way you do it, if you do get a visit, you open the door, you say, hello, who are you? They'll say, hello, I'm from TV licensing. And you go, no, thank you. And you close the door. Even if you're playing a completely straight game and you're doing the no license needed thing, please don't talk to them. There's no reason to talk to these salespeople. Just shut the door. But let me know what you think. And do you do the no license needed? So no judgment here. I've done it myself. It's just not something I do anymore. Let me know all about it, what your experience of it as well, down in the comments below. And while you're down there leaving your comment, hit all the buttons and everything as well, because if you do that, hopefully I'll get to see you in another video again soon, won't I? Ta-da.